All right. So I'm over here at a job where customer lost power to their whole home. This is the 150 amp FPE main breaker that I'm going to be swapping out here. Yeah, so I figured I'd bring you guys along to kind of see the process of this in a live format. I've done stuff like this before, but never this particular exact one. Anyway, I figured if you guys want to see more stuff like this, let me know. Nobody's on yet, so I'm kind of just filling the space for a second. But it's a little warm out here this evening. If you look, this is so we have 150 amp FPE main breaker. Right down here is 150 amp Generac transfer switch. They have a generator in the back there. So yeah, this is 150 amp. Like I said, these are no good. They're pretty dangerous. I think it's up to like 3% of home fires in the U.S. are caused by FPE, Federal Pacific. So once we get a few more people on here, I'll go ahead and start ripping this bad boy out and putting the new one in. Luckily, I have one in stock, refurbished. It's this one right here. Same switch right there. But got a few people on, so I'll start tearing her out here in just about a second. But if you guys didn't hear, this is a Generac transfer switch right down here. So this is the electric meter. This is a surge protector that's provided by Florida Power and Light, and then this is the meter. So the power comes in underground service, goes through the meter can down into the transfer switch. This was added more recently, and I'm a little surprised that they didn't replace the FPE main breaker right there when they did that. But anyway, it's still there, and it failed this evening. It's pretty rusted out too. If you look, this is the cover that I removed. Pretty rusted out. It's like cheetah print rust. Pretty cool. Maybe they meant to do that. Who knows? But hi Dina, how's it going? Every channel, my apprenticeship in the summer. Nice. Annette, that's a admirable thing to go into electrical apprenticeship. It's going to be probably one of the best things you did. It's a cool trade. There's always something new to learn, and you can make some good money while you're doing it. Hi Frank. All right, so we might as well get this show on the road here. Let me flip you around and it seems that these problems always happen in the middle of the night like this. You know, I'm gonna see if I can't get you in a little closer so you can get a real good look at what's going on here. Get these bushes out of the way. That's pretty good. All right. So I gave the people inside my other flashlight, so I'm down to a couple flashlights. This. You know what? I wonder if this is better like this. That's better, I think. All right, let's get this show on the road. All right, so this looks like aluminum 2-aught, which is good. This looks like, this is number 2 actually. That's undersized for 150 amps. That's not good. I can't believe that. Unless it's number 1 and they just confuse the neutral with the hot. Yeah, it's number 2. It's not good. I don't know if you can see it right there. That says number 2 right there. Anyway. I just dropped the 2 panel cover screws. The thing's coming out anyway. This is just a temporary fix. We're going to be replacing this here in the next couple days. So, and it's currently de-energized. I have it turned off at the transfer switch, which is right below, like I said before. But might as well check it one last time. Nothing. Nothing. Good. All right. Hi, Lisa. You know, I might get another flashlight here. I was going to try and keep one in reserve in case the other light died, but I think you guys would see a little bit better if I do this. Is that better? Is that a better light now? Hi, George. Dang mosquitoes. George, I'm changing out a main breaker, and then so let me yeah, we're always hiring. FPEs have these weird screws that hold them in. Yeah, so currently this person's entire house is out of power. So that's inconvenient for them. They have a generator, so they were a little surprised. They're elderly. See, these are the weird screws that hold in an FPE. Look at that thing. Weird. Well, they're the only ones that ever did that. It's like a weird post. Anyway, they're an elderly couple that live here, and they have a whole house generator, and they were surprised when their generator didn't kick on. But this is after the generator. This 150 amp main breaker is on the load side of the generator. Oh, look at that, it's all melted and broken in there. Look at that. There's your problem. There's some of the broken plastic. It's all burnt up. See that? And that's all charred and burned. That's the problem with FPEs. Can you see that? All burnt up. My favorite part about electricity is when you go blind and wake up in the hospital. Yeah, that's not the best part. Yariel, I think that's how you pronounce that, Yariel. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the main reasons I do it, is to help, further the trade. We definitely need more electricians out here, and if what I do interests people and gets them into the trade or helps them along their apprenticeship or at any point, really, I mean, I learn every day from, what I do and watching others. And so, anyway, there's the burnt up old breaker, and I'll be putting in the new one here in a second. This is the new one right here. I mean, it's refurbished, but you can see the burnt one and the non-burnt one. This is the non-burnt one. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Just making sure this isn't burnt too bad. Nails on a chalkboard. Yeah, this only has to last a matter of a few days, too, by the way. As soon as we're going to pull an emergency permit to replace this entire main breaker. So, this is pretty much mainly just for this evening. Look at how long they stripped that. That's ridiculous. Let's see if I can get you guys a little better view. No, this is not hot. That's a generator transfer switch right down here. And it's off at the transfer switch. Where are my loppers? Let's choose my dikes. That's a little better. cut this. Number 2 with dikes is tricky business. So we're getting pretty close to go time here. And I'll probably back you guys off, so once I energize it, you can see the house light up. Don't break it. The only one I got. Dropping things left and right over here. So we're pretty much ready to energize. Show you guys again. Not sure how many people are watching, but I'll show you guys again the part that burnt up and how these work. So this here is the part that burnt up. I don't know if you can see it good or not, but right there, you see that? And the way that these FPEs work is these little posts right here go through here. They go through, see, that one don't even line up no more. They go through this little thing there, and then they tighten down. You can see it right in there. See, if you watch, you'll see it come through right there. And it tightens on the 1/4-20 post that's on the back there. And it's just a flat head that tightens right there. So this is the part that burnt up. You can see it's all coming apart. It's not ideal under any circumstances. I could smell it a little bit when I opened it. But I'm going to be honest, this is, oh, you see that lizard back there? There's a lizard right back there. Just ran by. It's a gecko. But, yeah, that's not good. That'll cause you trouble every time. So we got the new one installed now. I'm going to back you guys up a little bit. Yeah, it's an old PE, Cameron. Mr. JK. No, it's not hot. Alright, so let's back it up and energize. That was weird how that fell right at the time when it turned on. What is OF? I don't know what OFC it is in hot. I don't know what that means. Yep, we got her energized. So we're going to close it up. He had this one. Where else? Yeah, I have a full large supply of stuff for this sort of event, emergency situations and whatnot. So, oh, of course, no, I do these hot all the time. I'm gonna check my voltage. Don't worry about it. One step at a time. There's that gecko again. I already checked my voltage before I disconnected it as well, so perfect 240 on the load side. And 244 on the line side. 244 on the load side. And then the other thing I usually do is I'll check it with my thermal. I'll let it run for a minute. I'll check it with my thermal to see if anything heats up, because then that'll tell me, you know, if something else is wrong. Oh, we don't need the multimeter again. Okay, this was the cover. It's funny. That's probably from when this house was first built. Ralph Bernador, Wellington, Lot 13. Funny. Nighty. It's been 3 months that I've been doing motor controls, but haven't had LLC. I mean, if you're learning, you know, and you're all right with what you're making, I would stay going with that. But if you want to learn something else, I mean, you could learn PLCs, you know, in a different, you know, like you could potentially like take a course somewhere at night. It just depends on, are you happy with the job that you're at, you know? That's what I'd say. I mean, but that's just my opinion. It's here to do that stuff. Well, Max, I mean, it's just like anything else. Once you get doing it a little bit, it's not so bad. I'll flip this around. I'm sweating. The way you guys can see is I'm reading them. Fantastic work. I my apprenticeship, I've seen some wild stuff. Absolutely wild. How some houses aren't. Hi there, Mark. Phoenix, Arizona here. Out to Phoenix, Arizona. John H. That guy should learn how to spell LOL. I mean, I'm not gonna give him too hard of a time though. George, PLC is they're like they control like factory components. I can't remember what the acronym stands for. I can't remember what it stands for right now, but they control like anything that's got a computer that's built into it that does something at a factory. It's got a PLC that runs it. The Stuxnet virus, I think, was originally designed to go into those. Enjoy your content. You seem professional, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I try to have fun, Lizzie. Program logic control. Oh, okay, yep, that's it. Program logic control. Yep, that's right. Adjustments I have to make. It was going by a little too quick. Jose, hello from McAllen, Texas. Shout out McAllen, Texas. Thank you for watching them. Max, I did not get food. Nintendo Wii, I should go to the doctors. Tanner, how's it going? Yeah, Honeywell makes a lot of stuff for HVAC. The homeowner's peeking at me. I better get back to work. Let me flip this around. All right, that's been running long enough to check it with the thermal. I like to let it run for at least a little while. Let's see here. The highest thing in here is 79 degrees. 77, so that's perfect. Just what you want to see. I'll show you guys back here. So the hottest thing over there is the meter itself. Right here is the disconnect, as you can see. So nothing hotter than 88 over there. I go out any time of day or night, always. Oh, how many late calls? I do probably anywhere from like probably 2 to I'd say up to like maybe 8 calls a week. So we're ready to close this back up. One more time to reiterate what went wrong here. You can see it burnt up right there. Right here. That chunk just fell out. This is really going to be loose. Dropped the screw down here. Oh, I got it. Like I was saying before, that's like custom cheetah print panel cover business right there, buddy. People pay good money for stuff like that. Look at that. Here's the other piece of the part that burnt. I don't know if they were loose or not. I mean, they felt snug, but they could have been just corroded because they were a little corroded. George, I'm in the South Florida area. Tanner, that's so you're, yeah, I mean that's if you have an area that like has quite a few after hours issues. Like I feel like anywhere that's got a lot of thunderstorms and stuff like that, where the system constantly is being tried, and there's some older stuff like what you see here, you're gonna have failures in the middle of the night. Anyone else having issues with HD not half RT EMT connectors, couplers? I think I haven't had any problems with that, Mark. In the past I have, but not recently. Yeah, and moisture problems. Yep, that definitely contributes. All right, so let me pack this stuff up. Make sure I'm not forgetting nothing. All right. I'm going to be signing off here, folks. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Let me check if anybody else has any more questions or comments. Yeah, C4 would help the situation out. These headlamps are awesome, Moto. Are you kidding me? These are sick. Look at these things. I love them. And they're not expensive, so I just have a whole bunch of them. And they light up the whole area. Did you have a square or spare? Yeah, I had a spare in my warehouse. I'm jealous. Backup breaker supply. Yeah, I got a hell of a backup breaker supply. I'm not going to be running out anytime soon. It depends. Josecito, it depends. I don't know if I'm saying that right or wrong, but it depends on like a bunch of different factors. How much I charge. Like sometimes I can do a full repair in the evening. Sometimes I got to do a temp fix like this one and just put in an FPE and then come back later. But in Austin, Texas, not a whole going on out here. As weather, as moisture. All this. Yeah, I mean. But you'll see some, 80s, 90s, you're going to start having some late night issues probably pretty within the next 10 years, And they get some pretty strong storms out there, so I'm sure those problems will start adding up. Yeah, I have a couple of them sitting around here. They're pretty cool, Moto. They actually, if you look, here, I'll show you. It has motion too, so once I push this here, right, there's a motion thing. Yeah, see? So you can have it on, and if you just swipe in front of it, it turns it on and off. Which, I mean, I don't really use that much, but kind of cool. Or you could just have it on regular. These people are going to have to sponsor me soon because I'm giving them a lot of exposure. I use these all the time. I give them to all my guys, so they love them. Greetings from California. Shout out to California. Josecito. I think that's how you say that. Tanner. Have a good night, bro. Take it easy. Goodbye. Have a good night, Quincy V2. Take care, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. I'm sure I'll have another live for you soon. But in the meantime, watch all the shorts and regular length videos. And I got some cool stuff coming up pretty quick, so you want to stay tuned for that. Thanks again for stopping by. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.